The moment hits like lightning's glare. Sound erupts and fills the air. Caught inside this glowing tide. No escape and none to hide. Pressure builds, the silence breaks through the sparks. A voice ascends on this road, the motion bends. Crashing waves of sound collide, pulling me from deep inside. Boundless light, a tidal flame, calling me by hidden name. Stronger now, the night is wide. Nothing left to keep inside. Mirrors fall and fragments gleam. Visions twist into a dream. Every corner hums with sound, lifting me above the ground. The air is fire, the floor is steel. The rhythm knows the way I feel. It drives me forward, never slow. The pulse commands I have to go. Boundless light, a tidal flame, calling me by hidden name. Stronger now, the night is wide. Nothing left to keep inside. Breaking free, the sky is clear. The voice of power keeps me here. I am rising, I am strong. This is where I still Boundless light, a tidal flame, calling me by hidden name. Stronger now, the night is wide. Nothing left to keep inside.
From the first breath, thunder cracks. The ground responds with mirrored acts. A blaze of light across the street. An anthem rising strong and fleet. Steel reflections scatter wild. The city hums, the night beguiled. Flashes echo down the line. A voice insists this world is mine. No retreat and no delay. The rhythm carves a brighter way. Lifted by the flood of sound. Nothing here can hold me down. The night transforms to radiant gold. In its
untamed, each step burning, no two the same. The floor erupts, the sound just zooms, energy climbing, filling the room. Oh, oh, oh. I rise where echoes collide, no slowing, no place to hide. The pulse commands, the shadows flee, a force unchained surrounding me. Oh, 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 Windows fracture in shards of gold. Neon rivers refuse to grow cold. The air is fire, the beat is flame. Momentum calls me by its name. The break is sharp, the rhythm bends, yet the surge of sound defends. Every drop returns with might, lifting me beyond the night. I rise where echoes collide, no slowing, no place to hide. The pulse commands, the shadows flee, a force unchained surrounding me. Oh, 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 oh. Skyline crumbles, but I remain, rushing louder through the chain. Forward bound in endless flight, the anthem keeps my spirit bright.
A crash of sound commands the air. The night is bright, the streets are bare. A single voice ignites the flame, a pulse that cannot be contained. The city hums a steady roar, a rhythm pounding at its core. Momentum builds, the silence gone, the current pulling me along. Sharp percussion drives the climb, every chord ahead of time. Boundless tones and voices clear, a force that holds me, pulls me near. Through the break, the anthem grows, a brighter world the music shows. A sudden shift, the air is thin, yet energy surges deep within. The second chorus fierce and wide, a tidal blaze I cannot hide. A cinematic rush of sound, a wall of rhythm vast, profound. It breaks apart then builds again, a storm that never finds its end. A storm that never finds its end. A storm that never finds its end.
voices cut in surging light. Explosions echo brighter still. The drop arrives, a flawless thrill. Unrelenting, vast and free. A wall of sound surrounding me. A wall of sound surrounding me. Ooh, a wall of sound surrounding me. Futuristic waves collide. A push that pulls the dark aside. The chorus bends, then builds again. A spiral force without an end. The air transforms, a glowing tide. Momentum floods the space inside. Then silence cracks, the climax near. A blaze of sound I hold sincere. Explosions echo brighter still. The drop arrives, a flawless thrill. Unrelenting, vast and free. A wall of sound surrounding me. Ooh, a wall of sound surrounding me. Ooh, a wall of sound surrounding me. Boundless light across the air, the final note beyond repair. In its hold I come alive, forever burning I survive. Ooh, ooh.
Sunlit tones crashing like waves. A sparkle rhythm the moment craves. The melody bursts with radiant glow, lifting me fast, refusing slow. Tropical echoes lace the sound. Ocean beats swirl all around. Laughter woven into air. A track of colors everywhere. Drums cascade, the tempo high. Momentum racing through the sky. Like tides that rush and never cease. The song delivers waves of peace. The drop explodes with brilliant hue, carrying forward, breaking through. Golden shimmer paints the street. Each refrain feels sharp, complete. Energy glowing in the sand. Motion guides me, takes my hand. A sudden hush, the voices tease. The next eruption bends with ease. Brightness roars, the pulse is strong. A celebration pulls along. Like tides that rush and never cease. The song delivers waves of peace. The drop explodes with brilliant hue, carrying forward, breaking
The air ignites with silver fire. The song begins and climbs higher. No retreat, no slowing line. The beat is fierce, the night divine. Streetlights carve a trail of flame. Every corner speaks my name. Glass reflections twist and shine, marking paths I claim as mine. The rush is wild, the sound takes hold. A force untamed, both bright and bold. I move in storms of flashing light, drawn ahead by endless might. No resistance, only rise. A surge that lifts into the skies. The city hums with pounding tone, a symphony carved into stone. Pressure fades, but motion stays, driving fast through glowing haze. The drop arrives, a sudden twist, yet the anthem won't desist. Rising sharp, the power streams, a wave of sound beyond my dreams. I'm moving storms of flashing light, drawn ahead by endless might. No resistance, only rise. A surge that lifts into the sky. From here, there's nothing left to fear. The call of rhythm keeps me near. The skyline burns, horizons bend, but this momentum will end, will not end.
No waiting now, the sound explodes. The path is clear, the anthem shows. Flashes rise, the chorus climbs, a force that moves through endless time. The streets reflect a shining glow. With every beat the current grows. A moment spreads through silver skies, a vivid spark behind my eyes. The climb is sharp, the pace is fast, a pulse too strong to let it pass. The light expands. drop arrives, a sudden twist of fate. Yeah, energy surges, refusing to wait. The voices blend, a call and response, an endless anthem where power belongs. The air ignites, horizons turn, each layered voice a flame that burns. No turning back, no fear of night. This music carries me in flight.
From the silence, a light erupts. A storm of rhythm interrupts. No delay, no gentle start. Only fire within the heart. The city spins, the pavement shines. A flood of tone cuts through the lines. The verses lift with burning sound. A river climbing from the ground. Faster still, the rhythm stays, carving out electric waves. The voice commands, the drop ignites. A blaze of color floods the night. Momentum holds, the pulse is strong. A wave that carries me along. Shadows fall, the air expands. Pressure trembles in my hands. The music bends, the voices soar. A sudden shift and strength once more. The break is sharp, the light resumes. Explosions fill the endless rooms. Climax peaks with radiant streams. A surge beyond imagined dream. Voice commands, the drop ignites. A blaze of color floods the night. Momentum holds, the pulse is strong. A wave that carries me along. Brighter still, the skyline glows. A final surge forever flows. Fearless tones consume the air. An endless anthem everywhere.
A collision bursts, the night is torn. A brilliant anthem newly born. From the first note, fire streams. A union built of everything. Two voices weave a mirrored line. A chorus sharp, a force divine. Female tones cut through the night. Male refrains respond in flight. Tall name climbs, no slowing near. The sound consumes, the path is clear. Together sound defends. From the break, Aurora appears. Layered voices banish fears. A final climb, a joint crescendo. A sound expands, horizons open. The drop returns, a blaze untamed. A force eternal, never named. Together bright the echoes grow. A tidal rush that overflows. Each refrain a brighter flame. A promise calling out my name. Two voices merge, the storm ascends. A bond of rhythm never ends. Forever bold, the sound aligned. A signal blazing out of time.
The ground shakes, a sudden roar. The anthem bursts, demanding more. From the start, the fire is near. A voice of power, cut and clear. The skyline hums with silver lines. Each refrain across the signs. A force alive in neon glow. A stream that only seems to grow. A surge arrives, the floor ascends. Momentum climbs, it never ends. Faster now, the world is wide. I am lifted by the tide. The drop explodes, the light expands. The rhythm burning in my head. Mirrors fall with shattered sound. Pressure breaks against the ground. The verse is sharp, the climb is steep. Yet the current will not sleep. The hush arrives, but only teases. Then the sound returns in pieces. A final storm, a blazing wall. A climax breaking over all. Faster now, the world is wide. I am lifted by the tide. The drop explodes, the light expands. The rhythm burning in my Fearless now, the city sings. 1,000 voices spread their wings. Forever bright, forever near. This force will carry year to year.
Sound arrives in force, pushing forward a burning course. No delay, no moment slow, only brightness in the flow. Shadows tremble, echoes spread. The track alive, the silence dead. Drums command the essence align, a surging wall of bold design. Layers climb, the air is wide. A storm of rhythm amplified. From the first note, clarity strikes, the energy soars, the night ignites, momentum endless, the path is clear, a sonic blaze, forever near. Electric whispers swirl in flight. The ground dissolves in waves of light. The rhythm pulls with constant grace. A boundless surge in endless chase. A subtle twist, a daring break. Yet brighter waves return awake. The climax roars, the anthem stays. A guiding force in sonic rays. From the first note, clarity strikes, the energy soars, the night ignites, momentum endless, the path is clear, a sonic blaze, forever near. The air is fire, the pulse is true, forever driving me through, carried by this radiant tide, I rise and never step aside.
The ground shakes with pounding sound, shockwave racing all around. No hesitation, full command. A blaze of rhythm takes my hand. Lights cascade, a sudden spark. The city shouts against the dark. Every note becomes a guide, driving faster, amplified. The tempo climbs, the crowd ignites, momentum surges into flight. No turning back, the path is clear. This beat destroys the weight of fear. The drop erupts, the night is wide. I chase the rhythm multiplied. Mirrors break in neon rain. Voices chant a fierce refrain. Pressure waves, a story told in rhythmic blaze. Glass reflects the pulse of gold, beats collide, the night unfolds, the silence breaks, the voices climb, a steady march through endless time. Each refrain a tidal wave, each refrain the strength I crave. Brighter still, the song ascends, a current strong that never bends. Through the storm of flashing tones, I find the strength to stand alone. behind a single spark unravels night, pulling brightness from the dark. Hands of rhythm twist the air, and I am lifted by its mark. Windows shimmer like 1,000 eyes awake. Towers hum, the pavement shakes.